Okay, we're back, everyone. Our party is slowly getting stronger as we head through Naraku. We're in the area. You seem at ease. Have you completed your orders? Well, you cannot ignore the mandate to return. You will regret leaving any unfinished business behind in Tokyo. Yes, you will regret it. So this area here is like just a hole that lets you jump back down to the third stratum quickly.
Hey, Chiro, keep it down. Yeah.
Hey, Master Therian. What's the learn Mob Bufudine? I don't really want to have another. I already got the single target one. I don't really care about having an AoE one, although it can be helpful. Shit. Alright, Master Therian was supposed to fuse with who? Zujin. But Baihu and Master Therian was also going to get me something good, I think.
Welcome to the cathedral, then. Now.
Yes, that was going to get me this. Right, Baihu and Master Therian gives me, this dude. Alright, let's go and get this. Jarillo. I'll get rid of Dakaja for now. I got enough things that use it.
Then I shall perform the.
I feel bad whenever I have to get rid of one of the immunity abilities, but I do have them saved if I need them. Genma Jarillo, the pleasure is all mine. And we got rid of his one weakness, so. A new special fusion. Enigma Kama can now be made in the special fusion. What is this thing? We need Diana and Jarilla to make this dude. He is resistant to physical, he drains gun. What do you learn? Heaven's Bow and Madness Needle. This guy could be good to get. Okay, we should keep this guy in mind. Of course, I could just could just summon him, and it could only cost me 26,000. I'll keep that in mind. Because I do want to summon back Master Therian. It's gonna cost a lot. I don't have enough. Okay.
Gather demons.
Anyway, this down here is gonna lead us down to the third stratum, and I don't want to do that right now.
Dog down.
So the good thing about Jarillo and them is that he doesn't have any weaknesses at all, which is great.
This is just my luck.
Could have used Muda into it, I guess. I love that crit. Our main dude's almost to another level as well. We're getting there. A few more levels and I'll be able to get the skill I need to use my app points for to give me more.
Hey,
Boy, you headed back from Tokyo? I was just there myself. I must say the Unclean One's country is not nearly as terrifying as described in legends. I suppose those legends were meant to keep us in fear of the world below, not to be accurate. We've been ordered to withdraw from Tokyo and return to Mikado. Return to your post immediately. Beware the appearance of demons. So the sign reads in English.
Be careful.
Ooh, I don't
Ready
actually
whenever you are.
have one of him. Alright. That is a cherub, by the way. With electricity, thought so. Don't want to use light attack on him. Our throne is actually going to evolve into this guy, I think. He's tough though, he's got a lot of HP. Damn, he's still alive.
Still our turn.
It's
Oh,
my
right.
time to shine.
Our magic's going up.
Leave it to me. Out of the way.
I don't see him surviving this, but yeah, he had a lot of HP. He alone gave me 23,000 EXP. Holy crap! Cookie level up. I still haven't got her last ability either.
Nice.
Dude, if the demons here are this strong, what the fuck do Apprentice Samurai fight then?
Yeah.
He's smirking. Man, it's insane to think that this thing is still alive.
Nice.
It's charmed, dazed, and... Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't dazed. So much HP. So much EXP. Hey, Isabel leveled up again. She still hasn't learned whatever that ability is. That almighty ability. Praise be to the brave samurai, and let us mourn our comrades who have fallen before achieving their goals. So the sign reads. Got a fragrance. Yeah, those cherubs got a ton of HP, dude. You know what I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get? Elemental physical attacks. Well done, fellow samurai. In your fight against the demons, rest at the barracks and heal the day's wounds. So the sign reads. Go forth, fellow samurai. Those who descend these stairs and live to climb them again will be renowned as heroes. But only if you live. Alright, we're gonna save our game before we go in here. Guys, we're about to step into the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado for the first time since we played the fourth game. Well, somebody didn't like that statue.
Wow. Look at the sky. It just stretches on forever.
I never thought air could smell so good.
So that's the sun. It's even brighter and warmer than I imagined. What I wouldn't do to live peacefully in a place like this with the fairies.
Here again. So many bad memories flooding my mind. Oh, how I long to return to Tokyo.
Isabel shows you around.
This is Aquila Statue Plaza. The castle and bar are through here. There's a terminal nearby as well. Before this statue broke, it was a true monument to King Aquila. He was the founder of Mikado. Legend says his name was once Akira.
Huh.
Akira? That's the name hunters hate.
Oi! You're too early for the meeting. You don't have to wait here.
Meeting?
You just returned from the Unclean One's country, correct? You are to be briefed at the next meeting. All samurai are ordered to attend.
Thank you.
Samurai gives your group a casual wave and returns to patrolling.
It must be about the upcoming war. How could anyone think of war in a beautiful place like this? It's time we all learn to just coexist. It would seem we have a bit of time to ourselves. Allow me to show you around the city in the meanwhile.
Yeah, because, we should be doing it. This is about guide you around Mikado. Seems there to be, there's to be some sort of emergency meeting held at Aquila Statue Plaza. We've still got a bit of time before it begins, however, so we ought to continue gathering information. Alright, let's go to the barracks.
This is my room. Each samurai is assigned a room in the barracks. Wow, Miss Hisabo's room. So cool! Oh, do you think so?
Lassie gazes around the room, eyes wide with wonder.
If you ever need to rest, feel free to do so here. Really? Of course.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. You leave the room. Let's go get the terminal first. Angels and samurai crowding near the terminal.
This is bad.
There's so many people here.
This is bad.
I guess the angels are checking each samurai who's coming back from the terminal.
This is bad.
I don't think we can use the terminal like this. Let's prioritize intelligence gathering until the emergency meeting begins. Okay. S's blacksmith.
Welcome!
Oh, she's new.
Those are some interesting relics.
Carbonized wood used for starting fires, also effective as a deodorizer. Carbonized bamboo used for starting fires. Nakari said to put it in drinking water. Has a cool, refreshing feel. Smells like toothpaste. Has a very unique polarizing scent. Can be used to handle slippery surfaces. Container of dried herbs. This is bad. Indeed, Vector. Indeed. Some people sniff these to help them concentrate. A lot of...
Let me know if you need...
Alright, what do you got for weapons? Alright, so we got these swords that weren't all that much better, but they did give us a bonus to strength. A rune spear, which is quite a bit worse. And a shamshir, which is a dagger. A little bit worse than what we got, but does give us +6 strength. But it costs way much more money than we have.
Let me know if you...
Alright, you got a star gun. One enemy. These two are worse. I do have a 90p machine gun. And the SVO rifle hits for a lot more, but it also has a... Sorry. It also gives me +2 to my dex, so not really worth it either. So right now I'm using Prometheus rounds. These here are elemental rounds if you need them. And this is just gun round, okay.
Let me know if you need...
What do you got for armor? Right, we have these things. I wanted. Give me some luck. None of these are particularly good. If anything, I would use this, but holy crap, is it ugly.
Let me know if you...
Yeah, these are very cool looking. And they come with 2 resistances and 1 weakness, which isn't too bad. This gives me nullification. I already have those. And the stealth gear I don't have, but it does give you 2 resistances as well.
Let me know if you need...
I really should just get one of these, because it'll just give me 5 more agility, and you can't go wrong with more stats, right?
Thanks. Let me know if you need... Let me know.
Let me know. Let me
Need to
know.
sell something?
Alright, I think we should get rid of these, because Yeah, the paralyze is good, so.
Thanks.
I'm gonna hang on to Hope's earring because that's too good to get rid of. Crimson Ninja. I love the look of it, but yeah.
Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
We're gonna keep all our chest pieces just in case.
Thanks.
Don't need that.
Thanks.
Okay.
Let me.
Guys, join fate for a boss fight. Okay. We're gonna summon back a Master Therian now because I have more than enough money for it.
Where demons gather.
Okay, and the reason I'm summoning back Master Therian is we're going to fuse Master Therian with not Zujin, we got Zujin with Baihu. Eventually. Because I do want that Pendragon, that is a cool looking one. Oh shit, Master Therian and that dude can become Maya? She's super cool too. Might have to consider that as well. Hang on. Master Therian plus Gerillo equal Maya, which is actually a cool one. Alright. So I like to make note of demons that I want.
Gather demon.
Alright, the Apothecary, what do you got?
Welcome.
This guy's new too.
This.
That sounded perverted.
Anything else? How about this?
How about
Anything
This.
else? Good.
Hayes Tavern?
Hey, welcome.
Who will you talk to? Hey, Kay's still there though. The newbies of that year are legendary. They were also memorable. The traitor, Flynn. The sinner, Walter. The saint, Jonathan. Isn't that impressive? Ah, I remember one called Navarre too. I wonder what he's doing now. Oh, he dead.
What?
This is just between you and me. I come from the same place as Walter. He was a nice guy. I wanted to become a samurai because of him. And look what happened. I'm disappointed. It's good to hear this music again. Jonathan came from a family that was close to my own. It makes me feel close to him.
Well,
I don't think I've seen you. I don't think I've seen you around here, samurai. Are you new? I swear the samurai get smaller each year.
come again.
Okay. Wait, I can only talk to people? I can't actually...
Hey,
Okay.
come again.
Mikado Castle. Let's go to Samurai Station.
Of course.
I hear that Hugo, the head of the monastery, used to be a much more dignified man. Now he's in charge in name only. Even the younger monks mock him behind his back. Well, Hugo was a sack of shit, so whatever. Saint Jonathan was once a lecturer, just like us. He surrendered his body so that Lord Merkaba could manifest in our world. I'm proud to call him a fellow samurai. Okay, the bartender at the bar hasn't changed at all since I was a child. The blacksmith and apothecary have changed hands, but the bar has been run by him the whole time. That's what happens.
What?
Hope the commander of the samurai hasn't been hasn't been himself recently. He seems to have something on his mind. Hang on one sec, guys. Okay, we're back.
Can you please stop going up on the counter, please?
Mira loves to trill, by the way. Don't you? You love trilling.
Hey,
Have you been to the Unclean One's country? Everything is so different. Different there. It never ceases to amaze me. Sorry, Mira just flew out of nowhere and attacked my foot. You should go down there if you have the chance. It would be a good experience for a samurai. Walter, the great traitor. I wonder what made him offer up his body to Lucifer. It makes me think sometimes because... Perhaps because I too was once a Calzori.
Hey,
Hey, do you know how old Kay, the bartender, is? I don't actually know myself, but my father said that when he was young, Kay was still running the bar. He has to be in his 50s, no 60s, maybe even 7. There's no way. We find out Kay is actually like a fucking demon. Go over to the monastery. What's going on over here?
This is the monastery.
And what is all of this? Keep your voices down. The angels are expecting my work promptly.
Shut the fuck up. The monk scurries off.
Pretty busy in here.
Once again, I like how there's just like a fucking car in the background of the monastery. The monks are typing away at their PCs. It seems they're digitizing old books.
Probably don't have time to talk to us. Let's just have a quick look-see at their data. Are we allowed to? I'm sure they won't mind. Come on.
Nozomi starts using a nearby laptop.
Not much on here's useful. Mostly just old records.
records of what?
Well, stuff about the dome coming down 25 years ago, for instance.
Oh.
Uninterested, Hallelujah looks around the monastery for something interesting. Nozomi notices you staring and spins the laptop to face
Want
you.
to give it a read?
Read the historical data? Sure. Month, day, year, 20XX. Time. Member of Counter Demon Force blank appears. Blank holds Masakado's katana, the medium that summons Tokyo's guardian deity. At the main intersection of Ginza's 4th district, Akira uses Masakado's katana to commit suicide. This summons Masakado, who canopies Tokyo with his body. By shielding the city with his body, Masakado prevents nuclear missiles from destroying Tokyo. In the aftermath, another CDF member collects Masakado's katana. That member is believed to still possess the sword. Since the incident with Akira, no one has been able to remove the sword from its sheath. It would seem only those deemed worthy by Masakado are capable of drawing it. Akira will go down in history as the savior of Tokyo. We can... Exactly. Hey, Tengage. We can only hope that a new savior, able to unsheath Masakado's katana will emerge.
Hey, check it out!
Holy waged you over. He found a gauntlet.
This is the real deal. And if you can turn it on, you become a samurai. You gotta touch it, man.
We touch the gauntlet?
Yes! Now that's what I'm talking about!
I like how he still has that mustache on. Submitting to peer pressure, you touch the gauntlet. The gauntlet starts glowing. A monk notices and rushes over.
What is this? How can this be? How did you activate this gauntlet? No one has ever activated this one.
It looks like the secret was, touching it, right? Like this. Oh, come on. It was working a second ago.
Don't touch it! That is a priceless treasure!
What? It's not like we broke it. I think we might have fixed it.
Leave this place immediately!
You have angered the monk. There doesn't appear to be anything else here. You decide to leave. How are you doing? Tengage, how's life treating you?
Hello.
This is the monastery where those who serve God gather. It is a most sacred place. You who have come here are also a servant of God. No doubt. Let us work together for our nation.
Yes.
I do not get many chances to lay my eyes on Lord Merkaba, but I can always feel his presence. Lord Merkaba is always watching over us. Always. Hugo has been rather quiet these days. Recently, he's been more like a courier for Lord Merkaba. Quite a change from before. What happens when you're a sack of shit? Go down to the city. Wait, hang on. Mikado Castle. We didn't go through the Obelisk Plaza. An epigraph is carved in the obelisk. Will you read it? Which part would you like to read? The War of Angels and Demons. In ancient times, this land was shared by angels and those blessed by God. One day, the Unclean Ones emerged from the underworld and decided of their own mind to live here. The Unclean Ones summoned demons, and the angels knew they could not be allowed to go unchecked. Fearing the power of the angels sent by God, the Unclean Ones retreated to the underworld from whence they came. Thus, were the land blessed by God and the people who dwelled there protected by angels. It reads in English. The founding of the samurai. Had a cursed run last night and you were too tired to do another run? Aw, I'm sorry. You're hoping to get a decent amount of full-time runs in before Sunday? Well, we beat every boss in FF14 this week, so I have more time available on Sunday now. During the battle, the remaining demons overwhelmed the angels. It reads in English. The rest has been scratched off. Oh, okay. Nothing shady about that. The Eastern Kingdom of Mikado. In the first year of the Gregorian calendar, King Aquila, it reads in English. The rest has been scratched off. Oh, okay. You step away from the obelisk. Let's explore the city. Luxury residences.
This is the Luxurer's District. What's a Luxurer? Until recently, Mikado maintained a caste system. Luxurers dealt with intellectual pursuits, while cavalry performed manual labor, such as agriculture.
That's one way to put it.
But that ended once the people exiled the king. It's not the sort of thing that changes overnight. Yes, more time is needed before everyone is truly equal.
Let me guess. Gaston was a luxurer?
He didn't mention it. As Navarre's younger brother, Gaston would most certainly be a luxurer.
Hey, now's our chance to ask around about Gaston.
I'd rather not be here longer than I must. If you're going to ask about town, then do so quickly.
Yeah, no, I want to. It should be fun. Like I said, I have potential plans between 2 and 5, and then after that, I am probably free, barring anything happening. That said, though, about this here, the way Isabeau worded that was a very friendly way of putting that the rich people are the luxuriers and the poor people are the cavalry. The king was only nominally in charge of the country. In truth, the monastery held more power. They used God to justify their actions and advance their agenda. With the caste system gone, the monks don't carry so much sway.
What is it?
The samurai never fully submitted to the rule of the monastery, but this didn't prevent the monks from using the samurai. Looks like you've heard all there is to hear.
Have you heard this Gaston business?
Yes, he's returned from Tokyo.
And was stripped of his rank upon his return.
Hey, are you catching this? Let's see what they know.
Oh yeah, ask the men about
Are
Gaston.
you his fellow samurai? Is his attitude a problem for you as well?
Come now, that's not quite fair. The boy does work hard, especially since that bit of trouble with his brother Navarre. Gaston's simply trying to clear his family name.
He worked his way to captain, but I suppose we know how that turned out. It must be hard on him.
Navarre. I wonder what happened to him. His father acts like he's dead. He even goes so far as to call it a blessing.
Jesus.
Like father, like sons. None of them has a bit of shame or respect.
The men finish their conversation and walk off.
I can't blame my father for acting like I'm dead. My family has existed in the upper echelons of Mikado for generations. Our family name carries such weight. I couldn't live up to that, and so abandoned my post as a samurai. How am I to blame? How could I have lived up to the lofty expectations of my family and kingdom?
Well,
Must have been equally trying for Gaston, that he'd push himself like that.
You could have not been a bitch, Navarre. That could have helped. Navarre gives a sad little smile.
Who's acting? You are dead.
What?
Thank you, Toki.
Well, I'm glad someone pointed that out. I was afraid I might have to.
let's go somewhere else.
Ah, Toki. Alright, give us a sec, guys. We're gonna take a break. We'll come right back and continue exploring more of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado.